Oh, hi again. Third take. Had a couple of little interruptions. Okay, and it's me. Just going to run through with you and let you know how I handle my shoots from the first inquiry right through to the reveal. So, most times ladies will message me through Messenger from my page. Occasionally I get a phone call, but more times and often than not, it's through Messenger. They inquire asking about the photo sessions, and I thank them for their inquiries. Then I ask them to share a little bit about themselves. I try to form a bit of connection with them. We get a little bit of a conversation happening. Then I ask them, when was the last time you actually did anything just for yourself? Then they come back with their response. Then I would say to them, when was the last time you felt beautiful? And again, wait for their response, then try to continue the conversation. I then say to them, I have these dates available if they're interested. Then when they say, yep, that sounds great, I set up an appointment. I let them know that I require a $50 deposit to secure the booking. And the balance to be paid within a couple of days before the session. I also ask for their mobile phone number. Most times I get it, sometimes I don't, so that I can call them a couple of days before just to confirm that everything's still okay and that they're not getting too anxious, So then, like I said, a couple of days before I give them a call, and a lot of times I have found that it goes straight to message bank, so I leave them a message. If they haven't paid their deposit and I don't get to talk to them, then I assume that they're not going to go ahead with it. And this has happened a couple of times. I've asked for the deposit for the $50. Then I've just set them a friendly reminder a few days later or a week or so later, just reminding them to, secure the spot. You need to pay the deposit. Sometimes they do, a lot of times they have done that, but then a lot of times they've just ignored my messages. Then when I've phoned them, again, if I haven't actually spoken to them, I just assume that they're not coming. Then on the day of the shoot, they arrive, I show them in, give them a warm welcome, take them to the bedroom where they can leave their clothing and where they're going to be changed. Then I bring them up to meet Kerry, hair and makeup lady, and make them feel at home as much as possible. I put out a few nibbles, usually just cheese and bickies, a bit of fruits and a bit of slice or biscuits, offer them tea and coffee. I play a bit of music in the background, and we just let them talk, let them find out a little bit more about themselves, and just make them feel as comfortable as possible. Okay, then once they've had the hair and makeup done, we go back downstairs to the studio and we go through the poses, the 3 change of clothing, and that's basically the shoot. They all seem to have a great time. I show them a photo at the back of the camera, and like I said the other night, I've only had the one lady cry. Anyway, maybe I will start to do what you suggested during the class last week. Just let them sit there and look at it longer, rather than just, oh, hi, what do you see? Everyone seems relaxed. We laugh, we have a good time, and then at the end of the session, I ask them to sign the envelope to get their permission to show things on Facebook. I've only had one lady say that she wasn't comfortable, or 2 ladies say that they weren't comfortable with it, and yes, I respect their wishes. Then I let them know that in a couple of days that I would post a sneak peek, that I will text them first before I post it, just to let them know it's going up and to run on to the page and have a look. Then before they go, and then I say in a week or so I will invite you back for your reveal, and you choose your photos. And before they go, I say, oops, before you go, here's a price list, and this is the package, and I show them through the package. I show them the portfolio box, how the photos come matted, And they all seem very impressed with the way they're presented, and they love the fact that they can go straight into a frame. And that is basically it. Then when they come back for the reveal, and I must say I've had about 4 or 5 that haven't come back. I've approached them, and they haven't come for one reason or another. They haven't let me know. There was one lady that came here for her shoot in October or early November, and she actually, while she was getting her hair and makeup done, she actually said that she'd had some portraits taken many years ago, and she couldn't believe that the price that the people were charging. And I just looked, and I thought, okay. So anyway, when it came time for her reveal, I sent a reminder to say, oh, hi, I hope you're looking forward to your reveal. Got some awesome photos, da-da-da. She messaged back, because we booked in the date for her to come. And she said, oh, Marie, I'm sorry, I forgot. And she said, I will let you know when I can come. I haven't heard back from her. A couple of other ladies I just haven't heard back from. Okay, so once they come back for their reveal, I welcome them again, bring them in, ask them to close their eyes, and lead them into the reveal. And I just let them turn around and I let them see the photos. And most times they just, wow, can't believe it's them. They're very impressed. They love the photos. Then I sit back, like you said, let them take it in. A lot of times they start asking me questions, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what do I do? I'm not supposed to say too much, here. I'm supposed to just let them, take it all in. And then they choose their images that they like. And a lot of times as I've sold mostly the bottom package out of them. A lot of times it's just been the 1 or 2 single photos. A lot of them say they don't need that many photos. I try to let them think and remember about how they experienced the whole session when they were here. I just sort of sit back, and that's basically what I do. And I'm not sure. I know you're going to find some holes there, what I'm doing wrong. And I really, really appreciate your input, and because I'm going to get this right. I am going to get this right. 2018 is going to be the year. I can feel it in my waters. But look, like I say, majority of them love the photos and love the whole experience. I get great feedback. Oh, that's another thing I do at the end of the shoot. When they're signing the envelope on the back in the comments section, I ask them to leave some feedback about what they thought, how they felt when they arrived, how they felt throughout the session, and whether positive, negative, otherwise. And every time they've felt comfortable. Some of them felt nervous on arrival, but after the first 5 or 10 minutes, they felt really well at ease. One lady left a great comment or review